Two plea deals have been reached in the 2019 murder of Cherokee Trail High School student Lloyd Chavez. Two other suspects appear headed for trial.
Attorney Mike Root represents one of those two suspects, and he tells Denver 7's Lance Hernandez his client's circumstances virtually identical to the teens who pled.
And the only difference, his client has been extended no such offer. And unlike the two being treated as juveniles, his client is black.
One of the things they can't do is allow the race of a defendant to play a role in the plea bargaining process.
Attorney Mike Root alleging his client, Kenneth Gallegos, is not getting a plea deal because of his race. The defendant and three other teens, including a cheerleader at Cherokee Trail High School, allegedly plotted to rob fellow student Lloyd Chavez during a vaping product transaction.
A great kid from a great family.
Rugby coach Dave Farmer said Chavez was competitive and compassionate. Root says he knows the Chavez family is still hurting and this won't bring Lloyd back, but he says two other defendants who have been granted plea bargains had nearly the same role his client did.
Does the prosecutor look at Mr. Gallegos as being more culpable than the other two?
He may. I can't get inside his head, and that kind of is what he suggested. But if you look at the facts, that's not the case.
Root says his client, a black Hispanic, was in the front seat driving. Another black teen was in the back seat. He says that teen had the gun and got into a confrontation with Chavez. Root says the plea bargains for the two white students basically treat them as juveniles and gives them probation, while his client could face years behind bars. He's filed a motion requesting information on the DA's prior plea bargaining to see if there's a pattern. The DA won't comment about cases that are about to go to trial, but did say in his legal response that the claims are entirely without merit. He said the defendant conceived the plan, recruited someone with a gun, and specifically requested the presence of that handgun at the robbery. The trial is slated to begin in early December. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.